Madam Secretary, thank you for your kind invitation and for the wonderful lunch that we just had. Frankly, I thought at one point that our meeting would be at health facility instead of the State Department. I'm glad to say that we have both recovered enough to face the immediate, and we both know how dangerous that is. To our friends in the media, I would like to say that our meeting was productive and fruitful. Our two nations have been friends and allies for over 7 decades. We have seen the coming and breaking of many storms. Over time, our relationship has grown stronger, broader, and deeper. And our discussions today reflected the maturity of this relationship. It was frank, honest, and open, as discussion between friends must be. Today, our two nations are working closely to promote peace between Palestinians and Israelis, to encourage reconciliation in Lebanon, to stabilize Pakistan and Afghanistan, to combat terrorism, and to emphasize the need for Iran to adhere to its obligations under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. And we consult on many more political issues as well as global economic matters, energy, and environment. We have a large commercial relationship that benefits both our people. As you can see, we have a long list of common challenges and opportunities ahead of us. And I can say that our common interests make it incumbent upon us to closely coordinate our efforts. Given the large number of issues we deal with, our two nations established a strategic dialogue in 2005. The strategic dialogue was designed to institutionalize the relationship between our two countries, and it served its purpose well. Today, the Secretary and I discussed ways to enhance the productivity and to make it more relevant to the challenges our two nations face. I would be remiss if I didn't express our thanks and appreciation to President Obama and to Secretary Clinton for their early and robust focus on trying to bring peace to the Middle East. I expressed to the Secretary our view that a bold and historic step is required to end this conflict and divert the resources of the region from war and destruction to peace and development. It is time for all people in the Middle East to be able to lead normal lives. Incrementalism and the step-by-step approach has not, and we believe will not, achieve peace. Temporary security and confidence-building measures will also not bring peace. What is required is a comprehensive approach that defines the final outcome at the outset and launches into negotiations over final status issues, borders, Jerusalem, water, refugees, and security. The whole world knows what a settlement should look like. Withdrawal from all the occupied territories, including Jerusalem, a just settlement for the refugees, and an equitable settlement of issues such as water and security. The Arab world is in accord with such a settlement through the Arab Peace Initiative, adopted at the 2002 Arab Summit in Beirut, that not only accepted Israel, but also offered full and complete peace and normal relations in exchange for Israeli withdrawal from all Arab territories occupied in '67. This initiative was adopted unanimously by the Islamic countries at the Mecca Summit in 2005. Today, Israel is trying to distract by shifting attention from the core issue, an end to the occupation that began in '67 and the establishment of a Palestinian state to incidental issues such as academic conference and civil aviation matters. This is not the way to peace. Israel must decide if it wants real peace, which is at hand, or if it wants to continue obfuscating and as a result lead the region into a maelstrom of instability and violence. The question is not what the Arab world will offer. That has been established. But an end to the conflict, that has been established. But an end to the conflict, recognition, and full normal relations as exist between countries at peace. The question really is, what will Israel give in exchange for this comprehensive offer? And remember, what Israel is asked to give in exchange for peace, namely the return of the occupied territory, never belonged to it in the first place. Israel hasn't even responded to an American request to hold settlements, which President Obama described as illegitimate. Allow me to conclude by saying that I was pleased to discuss these issues with the Secretary, and I appreciated hearing her views on them. I thank you, Madam Secretary.
Thank you very much.